It is hot, gooey, and greasy out there. It is going to be a challenge, and it's likely going to be slow. We are back at Union Dragway here in South Carolina. It is day 2 of this event, but it's day 1 of racing for $25,000. So I think there's about 50 cars in here right now, and we are going to be 21st pair in the left lane. I think that I drew one of the street cars. I don't know, the guy's name doesn't sound familiar, but the name of the game today is going to be Get Down the Surface. It is hot. It is gooey and greasy out there. It is going to be a challenge, and it's likely going to be slow for the first couple rounds. I'm not going to race the guy in the next lane. I just want to see what we can do to get this thing down the track A to B. I've taken a whole lot of power out of it. Way whole lot of power out of it. If it spins the tire at this point, I almost don't know what to do. We're going to go out there. We're going to just try to make it A to B and see if we can get something to build on from there. Whatever happens is going to happen. We just got to swing for it.
lane, moving on, by car.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, because we still spun the tire off the line. We got the W, it was close, it spun, so I lifted. I tried to lift a little bit, it wouldn't come back, so I completely lifted and then just rolled back into the throttle until it was full pedal, you know, and it took it from there. I could see him coming, but I was like, I think we got enough. It was pretty close at the stripe, so I didn't grab the button or anything, but I've turned it down even farther. I'm not sure what else I can do. We've got chicken hawk in the next round with not a lot of time to turn this thing around. It's not gonna cool down enough. I just don't know. Turn it down even more. It's about the best I can do. Let's hope for the best. like the rent's due and I just got laid off. Like I said, I'd be home after one beer and I'm trashed.
Take another step towards 25,000. 24 cars this round.
All right. I made my fastest pass of the weekend.
That's good. Oh, you will.
Yeah. Wasn't enough for Chicken Hawk. He had about 4 or 5 on me, but you know.
Yeah, Chicken Hawk,
that's
fair right there.
That's a tall order.
Yeah, that is a tall order.
Well, we swung and we missed. I turned it down on the hit and we still just horrible 60 foot. We were trying to look at the front suspension and I didn't make a change. I should have loosened the shocks because apparently when we turn it down that much, they're too tight. If you notice, I had them push it down so we can get as much travel as we can. It spun. To be honest with you, I don't even know if I lifted. I just kind of stayed in it, rode it out. It settled down. After 2.5 seconds, I put some steam to it because I was like, if we get 60 foot, it'll take it out there. The 60 foot was horrible. It was just about the same as every other pass I've made. But back half, we picked up 8/10 from our best pass here. So right direction, just that damn 60 foot. If I can get that figured out, I'm almost starting to wonder if maybe those rear shocks are blown out. We got a set of brand new double adjustables at home that should probably go on this thing. I think would help. You know, and we had fun. We didn't go out there and, you know, go crazy, white smoking tires the whole way, everything. It took it. I made some of the right calls, just not all of them. So it's still a great time. Chicken Hawk, I've never gotten to race Chicken Hawk. You know what else I did this weekend? I didn't race one single Fox body. Not one. It was all cool cars. It was Flipper, it was a Monte Carlo like I used to have, and then it was Chicken Hawk. So, you know, we're out here having fun. You having fun?
Yeah, I do have fun.
It's stressful though, right?
Kind of.
When they rush you, when it's not a lot of time.
That's a sweet taste of adrenaline.
Yeah. So, but we still have a little bit of issue we got to figure out. It just seems to be running a little bit hotter than it used to. So we'll get that sorted. I'd really like to see if we can get on a decent surface between here and LS Fest. I'm not sure we're gonna run on an LS Fest. We'll check everything over, do what we can, go from there. Let's party. they started so early today, they were gonna allow some grudge racing and some different stuff. So there's a bunch of guys that wanted to race that really, you know, really didn't matter who we raced. So they decided to throw all the money together. We're gonna do like a little grudge race shootout. It's like 10, 11 guys, something. Just an opportunity to keep racing, keep cars going down the track. We have to wait till after the finals. So when the finals come up, we'll go up on the second pair left lane against Station Wagon. And we're just using it to try to figure it out. I want to see if we can go ahead and knock that wheel speed out of it off the hit. More passes, you know, $50, $100, whatever it is. I think it's worth it. It's worth it to us to get the data.
The winner! Woo! Give him a round of applause, everybody. Woo!
Oh, wait a minute. Who was he again? Charles gets this.
Unbelievable.
Look at that, right? And chicken hawk.
Go, pump it up.
Yeah,
That's a win, baby. I don't know how fast that was, but it felt very good all the way through. Didn't have to lift, didn't have to pedal. It just went. Oh, that feels so damn good. I think we finally got a little bit of a handle on it. Oh yeah, that was a good pass. That was good. Wow. We knocked off damn near 5/10 off the last pass. Woohoo! All right, now we're getting somewhere. That one felt good. That was the one we needed. I still need to do some work on the 60 foot. I'm gonna take a look at the video and see if it's still wheel speed or if we just took too much out and that's what's slowing it down. I got out in front of him and he kind of stayed there, and at some point I said, you know what? I don't want to make this a judgment call on them. Let's hit the scramble. It only made 17.5 pounds of boost. We did very well for that pass. We knocked another 4 or 5/10 off. We're moving in the right direction. I think it could take the boost earlier and more of it. So I think we turn up the boost a little bit, maybe still knock it down a little bit on the line. About 2.5 seconds out, probably start feeding it in a little harder. They only have till 6:30 and we started first round at like 5:50 or 5:45. They're trying to hot lap everybody. We need some time to cool off, to look at data. Like, I want to be a little bit more careful about what we're doing. I'm gonna take as much time as I can, or I'm at least wait until I see other people driving up. If it gets in a position where I feel like, you know what, it's gonna be a little too hot to run this thing, we'll just bow out. I mean, we made good progress. At this point, I'm satisfied with just knowing we made that pass. We had been messing with some water, trying to get this radiator cooled down. We just haven't been running as cool as we usually do. And I saw some water coming up and hitting the windshield, and I said, you know what? Not worth it. Look, we've got a lot of racing that we can still do with this car, a lot of racing left ahead of us. We'll put it on the trailer in one piece, call it a day. All right, so a little bit of playing it safe there at the end. You know, anytime you see any kind of fluid coming out from under the hood or where the hood should be, better just to play it safe. This thing's gonna go on the trailer in one piece. We're gonna get to race it again. I'm happy we improved the 60 foot. We've been making improvements. It just took a lot to get there. We had to take a lot of power out to make it happy on this surface. Thank you to the guys. Look, we've been busting ass all weekend. Fortunately, this event is over before the sun is even down. We're gonna get to go to Walmart, get some food, go back to the house, cook, edit some stuff, hang out, and I've got a very special treat planned for next week. We actually rented out a racetrack to go figure out some more stuff about this car. So stay tuned, because we're gonna be doing that next week. See you guys later. Tom, tell the people what they missed.
You missed a lot.
You missed a lot of shit.